Hello and thanks for watching the Ancients Speak. Let's learn Chinese from the wisdom of the ancients. In our previous episode, we've learned the Chinese word for benevolence, 仁. 仁 is the first virtue among the 5 constant virtues, which are regarded as the most important ones among traditional virtues of China. In today's episode, let's learn the second virtue and the Chinese word for it. The pronunciation of this word is yi. The traditional form of this character is written this way. Before we look closer at this word, I'd like to talk a little bit about traditional and simplified Chinese characters. Traditional Chinese characters were used before the writing reforms that took place during the second half of the 20th century in China's mainland. As the name implies, simplified characters are easier to write and many times have fewer strokes than traditional characters. Meanwhile, traditional characters are still being used in Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and many overseas Chinese communities, while simplified characters are mostly used in China's mainland. So having knowledge of both is beneficial for learning the Chinese language and its culture. We will compare traditional and simplified characters from time to time, but the Ancient Speak program series will mainly use the simplified characters. Now let's go back to the word for today. And first, let's look closer at its traditional form. The upper part of the word yi is yang, which means goat or sheep. The lower part is wo, which is the word for I or myself. Yet, in ancient times, the original meaning of wo was that of a weapon. So putting yang and the wo together, we get the word yi, which reminds us of a lamb being burned as an offering to God, as men did before they went to the battlefield for war. The basic meaning of this word yi is righteousness or justice. And again, the simplified form of this character is written this way. Ancient Chinese teacher Mencius says, 仁，人之安宅也；义，人之正路也。仁，人之安宅也；义，人之正路也。仁 benevolence， 义 righteousness。人 men or human beings. 之 is an auxiliary word. An means peace. 宅 as a noun it means a dwelling place to live. As a verb it means to reside. So 安宅 to peacefully reside. 正 means straight or upright. 路 is the word for path or road. So 正路 the right path. 也 is an auxiliary word. Putting these together, Mencius is saying that benevolence is where one should reside, and righteousness is the right path along which one should follow. 仁，人之安宅也；义，人之正路也。Mencius continues by saying, 况安宅而弗居，舍正路而不游，哀哉。 Meaning, it is a pity to refuse to stop and stay where one should reside, and also to leave the road one should travel. We all know to walk on the right path and in the right direction is very important. One cannot reach south by walking north. Parents are always extremely concerned for their children, so they will not go in the wrong direction and get lost. The path that each person may travel may be different, but for teacher Mencius, the right path is to pursue righteousness. In the book of Proverbs of the Holy Bible, King Solomon also talks about the right way to go is in the way of righteousness. He said, a person may think his own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. He who pursues righteousness and kindness finds life, prosperity, and honor. Again he wrote, in the path of righteousness is life, and in its pathway there is no death. People think Eastern and Western cultures are very different. Some say yes, some say no. Yet as human beings though, in our heart of hearts, we are all seeking the way, the truth, and what is our purpose in life. Let's review the Chinese saying of Mencius we learned today. 人，人之安宅也；义，人之正路也。人，人之安宅也；义，人之正路也。人 benevolence, 义 righteousness, 人 man or human beings. 之 is an auxiliary word. 安宅 to peacefully reside. 正路 the right path. 也 is an auxiliary word. Putting these together, Teacher Mencius is saying that benevolence is where one should reside, and righteousness is the right path along which one should follow. Again, 人，人之安宅也；义，人之正路也。义。And thanks for watching the ancients speak and learning Chinese together through their wise old sayings.